All right, hi, this is Atticus, and welcome to part 3 of our playthrough of Scenario 4, all around, around the Great Lakes. That's it, around the Great Lakes. So let's see where we are. We are trying to get Grand Rapids to have 9 goods available. We're almost there. And we've done all the other tasks of our second set and our first set, and all our optional tasks, except for having 6 cities of 75,000 or more. And we are waiting to see what's the next set of tasks after this, of course. Now, Grand Rapids is growing at 83%. So what? It's got corn on the way. We had just I'm trying to remember. I think we had just added that corn into the line. But anyway, it's got corn on the way, and I think that's all it's missing, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. So what we want to do while that's happening is make sure that we've got these other cities set up to grow. And we want to reconnect, like the cities. We've got 3 cities down here that would make a beautiful little they're like a made-for-TV 3-city cluster right here. And we're going to get that going. Get those guys hooked back up into the system. Yeah, why don't we just do that first? Well, let's see. Have we done everything we can do up here? I see an issue right here. I think yes, I do. He's just sitting there. Why is he? Have we established these cities? Yeah, we've got, yeah. I'm sorry. I can't remember where we were. It's been I've had a little break. Yes, we have. Now, what's your purpose in life? Let me see here. Let's look. I want to look at all the ones that use this. So we've got this guy here. What's his job? He doesn't have a job that's useful to me anymore. Okay. So what are you doing? Okay, this would be raw materials to Sault Ste. Marie. So let's rename this SS Sault Ste. Marie Raw. Okay. So we'll know what it is. And let's just make sure it's not trying to run full anywhere. 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's good. Okay. So you're good. Now what are you trying to do? This would be White River Raw, which doesn't have to go get the grain. The grain's already carried in, so it's getting the other 3. And let's just make sure we're running in, minimum 0 everywhere. Just go get whatever you need, what you can grab at that moment and leave. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just counting the stops and watching for zeros. And that would be, that one would be called White River Raw. Okay. And then this one must be Sudbury Raw. Looks like it is. Look at that. This is one we converted and we had it running full. We don't want that anymore. We want to just go get whatever's you need at that moment and then move on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So that should be good for that, and let's rename it Sudbury Raw. Okay, and confirm. All right. So we don't want any of them running full. Not under this kind of setup. This is the one train, one city setup, and we're going to use that all throughout this thing. I really like it. It's super simple. Works beautifully. Now, down here, our next thing we're going to see would be at look at this. I wonder if it just needs to run and recalculate. because it should there just now figured out it needs milk, and we should see activity over here, and we do. Good. So our milk is going to start running. That's at 35. When it hits 40, the veggies will start running, and it can grow. And then we want to think about how do we want to turn this into a 3-city cluster. And I think the easiest way to look at that is, let's just make sure that we can go from all these raw materials to each of the 3 cities easily. And like here. Uh-oh. Well, it doesn't like that. It doesn't like that at all. Let's cut this off and try again. You're coming down here like this, and you're going like that. Then you're going to come back like so. Then you're going to come off here. That's too short probably. Let's come off up here. Like this. I think it likes this. I can't. There we go. Yeah. Okay, that's better. Okay, there we go. Now we've got double track here. We do. Now let's make this go the other way. Be able to go over to Toledo easily. And at the end of the last episode, we set up a line so that there could be a train running directly London to Toledo. All right, so let's set up a line. Whoops. Oh, and we'll need to add grain because the grain is flowing by land here, but that's not, we need it to be able to get into our system. So let's go up here, maybe here. All right, so that should give us all of them. So now what we're going to want to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And make that a freight line. 59 days, that's good. Then we're going to want to do one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $54 days, 55, that's good. And we're actually going to want to start doing that for, we've got to modify that line that is for Grand Rapids, and I want to rename this the GR Raw. And we need to add grain to it. But still, it's only 35 days, so that's excellent. Make sure that's right. Wood, sugar, corn, grain. Yeah. Okay. And then this one would be Toledo Raw, I suspect. Yep. Toledo raw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add the grain. 70 days is too long. We'll give it a second train. And then London raw. One, 2, 3, 4. How could that? Oh, we already did that one, didn't we? We just did that. Okay. We just didn't rename it. All right. So, assuming we've got our city to city lines going, which we should. What do you do? This one goes to all three. I think I'm going to cut that out and just have it go, have a freight line that runs between London and Grand Rapids, okay? And then have a freight line that runs between, well, let's see if we do, between Grand Rapids and Toledo. We have this passenger one, but we want a freight line. Grand Rapids to Toledo, freight. And then I think we just added one that runs, we've got it set as automatic, which actually would work just fine, but I think I just to be safe on the growth, we're just going to make it freight. From now on, it'll just call the freight. Okay. And okay, that should get us going nicely there. Now let's get this 3-city cluster going. How? I think we'll do grain from here for Duluth and Chicago, and maybe have a direct line for Madison because it's got the beer. That would be good. Or might be, I think we want to bring these online too. We could bring grain back this way to these three and do the grain in here, grain off of here. So why don't we do that? How's this going to work? Well, yeah, okay. I guess it works best if we just do it. So let's go grain here. And okay, that's grain. We just need logs to be pointed back the other way. Okay, grain logs. Sugar is over here. Is there anywhere else? No. Veggies are up there. Maybe the sugar over here. I mean, we could run sugar way over here, but we don't want to do that. Because this sugar will have to do these three and these three at the end of the day. And we're going to want it to go the other way. Okay, so we got sugar, log sugar grain. What am I missing? Corn. Ooh, where's corn? Ah, corn's right up here. We can run corn down this way. Huh. Let's go in and double track this. See if we can't make all this easier. And set signals. There. And then we go up here to this corn. Come out like this. Out of track 2 like that. And maybe bypassing Thunder Bay would be a wise thing to do. Okay, this one, we may want to divide it up into, the corn may be a special case. Well, we could just do regular ones. And let's go corn to Duluth, logs to Duluth, grain to Duluth, sugar to Duluth, 68 days. Let's put a couple of trains on that. And go. And then let's get one that goes. Oh, we probably got, what is this? What is this line right here? Is this like a, yeah, this is just logs to Duluth running full. So we're going to repurpose this one and say you don't run full, but you run to Madison. And then you go here to Madison. Then you go here to Madison. And then you go way up here to Madison. And we'll give you a couple of trains. And you'll go. And then we'll get one that goes here to here, here to here. Oh, see that? That's we're missing probably missing. Are we missing I think we're missing a switch down there. It's probably got a line running way out of the way as well. Okay, so go here, here. Freight, at least 2 trains. And we'll go down here to, and the reason that's so long is because of this. It's still long. This is going to be Chicago Raw. And this one is Mad Raw. Oh, and this guy here, I'm going to delete him. And what else? There was another one we built somewhere. Would be going to Duluth. What's that problem? Oh, breakdown. This one here will be Duluth Raw. Okay. And where are we on this? 40,000. We're 38. Okay, as soon as he hits 40, we'll put a, what do we call it, a sawmill in here. I want to have clothing here, sawmill here, and what would be the next one? Next logical would be either liquor if there's fruit nearby, there is. Probably liquor, or possibly dairy. Okay. And I wanted to go in, we got some money. I want to go into all the train stations that are not city and add repairs. All the rural stations. Well, Duluth, no, Elliott Stop. There we go. Now get those repairs spread out where they're not hitting everywhere. Okay, we're starting to see growth in Toledo. You're at 60.5. They're about to crack open here. They've got grain coming. It'll take a while for the trains to run and get them all their supplies. We've got growth going on here. We're even growing in Ottawa. Oh, we should build a two-city cluster up here, Toronto to Ottawa. Madison has grown. Good. All right, let's get this one set up here. I'll tell you what we'll do with it. We'll build what do I want to do with this? No. Changed my mind. You know what? We don't need that line. Yeah, we do. There we go. I just want two wide like that, two tracks, and like that. Okay, I had a good quarter.
I just received a telegram from the mayor of Grand Rapids, gushing about the city's recent growth. That's good. We must not neglect the heart of our rail network. Excellent. Another stage is completed and we seem to be keeping up. Everything looks good so far. Now we are on the final stretch. It is time that we focus on the best possible quality of our network if we want to get a good price for our shares on the stock market.
Okay, now we will put a sawmill in Grand Rapids. That'll be the next step. Oh, well, let's just let's see what we got to do first. Maybe that'd be a good idea. Okay. We still got that one. Ooh. 60 passengers from Syracuse to Duluth without changing trains. We know we can do that. And Pittsburgh, Ottawa Express status. And this is the biggie, obviously. We've got to go, wow, 500 and almost 530,000 people roughly. A lot of people. 900,000. How many cities are there? No, those are stations. I want cities. 20. Okay, that's a fair amount of growth, isn't it? So our next goal is to make every city on this map be growing all the time to the extent we can. That's the best way to get this done. And well, a couple of them we can knock off pretty easily, I think. Let's well, first of all, let's see. Can you go from Syracuse? Hold on. We'll start that again. Can you go from Syracuse to Duluth? Or do you want to? Duluth, you can go via Buffalo, which means that we do have the ability to connect to go all the way down there. Now, what we don't have is actually double track. I think I'd like to double track this. Yep. See if we can get any money and get this going. Nope. Okay, we'll build that. We'll double track this. Give it switches. And signals. And then we'll go. Then the other thing I'd like to do is double track this Buffalo part. See, this isn't a real double track here. If we take that out, and then we go from here I'm thinking this will help us two ways. Here to here. And put switches here and signals here. Yeah, this helps us two ways. And let's reestablish this connection. And we can double track it back like this. Now that's back up and running. So all this should be good. And then what we can do is see what research we have. Anything good? Ooh, cheaper track construction. Where were you 5 minutes ago? Now, I'm not going to blow them up just to save the money. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? I think if we had a little line right here, okay, Now I believe what we can do now is set up a line, passenger, give it all the stuff, Syracuse to Duluth. We can go back over the line it takes our little curve here, takes that double track, takes that, beautiful. That's gorgeous. And if we said don't take any mail and have at least 3 cars full, which would be 120. Now I don't know if you get wagons. If I set it at 2, I don't know if it would force 2 full ones where we had 80, or if it would take like 40 plus a little bit in a second wagon. So I'm going to set it on 3, and I'm going to hopefully be able to watch it and send it on its way when the time comes. We don't really care what comes back, and we don't need, if we're not going to run, we don't need the mail car. So in that case, let's just say no mail out of this end either. Although we'll probably kill it. If we catch it, we'll just kill it before it comes back. Once we have that task done. This is not a train you would run all the time. It's a train to get a specific job done. So let me double check myself. Minimum of 3, express. Locomotive would be the American. Let's get some money and get started on that, because it's going to have to start gathering up people. They won't all be there at first. It's going to have to sit there a while and gather people. Okay. There's 9. Okay. Now, if we were to run a line, like let's say if we were to double track this right here. And set signals. And then run track that went over here. And then got across the river and came off like this. Whoops. Like this. And went up through here and across and into Ontario. Like so. And then we built just a little bit of track right here, a little faux double track, just so that this intersection would behave, just to force some signals in here, like that. Then if we were to run a line between here and Ottawa and made it an express train, no mail, max of 1 car, no mail, max of 1 car, gave it a caboose, and an American, and let it go, I do believe we would rather quickly have an express train. All right, so that we're working on 2 of these tasks, and we're really working on the other one too. We got to just get everybody growing. And we're starting to get some growth here. We're getting growth here. Oh, the new business. Yeah, now that we've got those 2 done, let's put a sawmill here. I don't want something we don't want in here. Really do want something worth having that'll help this cluster grow. And we could expand this station. I think it's 4 something. Yeah, here we go. All right, so we're going to put in a sawmill. Let's put it down here and expand out this way. We'll put a sawmill in Grand Rapids. It has lumber. Good deal. When this grows, we'll put in clothing, and when this one, we'll either put, as we said, liquor probably. We can run fruit over and be good. And let's see how we're doing gathering up our troops here. 40, 55. All right. 57. 59. 1 more and we'll send them on their way. There we go. All right. You may run without being full. Go. 40, 63. Good deal. All right. That should be 2 of the 3 tasks done. Well, almost done. All right, let's get this. How are we going to do it? Station in Minneapolis. Okay. Oops, we got our station here. Doesn't like that. Likes that better. Oh. Might be nice if we had our other participant in this dance. You go there. All right, let's just start out by going here to here. Says it does long sections of, what in the world? We've got a switch. We've got switches. Oh. Hard to see this. There we go. Okay, that's Minneapolis to Rochester. Let's do Minneapolis to Des Moines. And let's do Des Moines to Rochester. Okay, I think we'll have to stop right there. We're starting to get some growth here. We're getting some growth here. Getting some growth here. Even Ottawa's growing. We'll have to get Toronto, Ottawa as a 2-city, or maybe London. Maybe these three as a 3-city. That would be great. And then maybe something out here, maybe take Toledo and help out these two, let them grow. Yeah, we kind of, really the best way to do this is to get every city growing. And that basic growth is the easiest thing to do. Those raw materials in those first 3 industries, that's the easiest one to get going for everybody. We got kind of Thunder Bay out here is a little bit of an odd man out. We can figure out if we want to try to grow him some way, somehow. Have him participate in this cluster some way. We could certainly do that. And we'll deal with all that in the next episode. Oh, wait. Time out. I don't want to quit until I see some success. Let's figure out where is our express line. He's on his way back. When he pulls in, he should get an express status. Had to average 49, and I think he's done well above that. Did he? Oh my God. Did you see that? He had a small breakdown inches from the finish line. One could say we just got royally shafted right there. So any chance he could recover and still get his status? Man, we got shafted right there. Talk about luck of the draw. That was the no luck of the draw right there. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I was almost sorry I stuck around for that. Syracuse to Duluth, where are you? Okay, he's coming up to Toledo. Come on, repair this thing faster.
Another
well, he got it anyway. All right. I'm assuming that's what we got. Yeah, it is what we got. And he makes $200 a month or a week, so goodbye. We can leave the lines in case we want to do something else with them. We might, for some kind of city growth thing, we might need them. Okay, and then where's our other train? Well, we can't stop. I don't want to, I mean, we could ride that train and watch it go in there to glory, but we can't stop. We got to keep this going. Otherwise, we're just killing our own score. So we really need to stop right here. I think what I'll do let's just look at this. We're at 82%. Will be more when we get this. I think this is the end of the road, right? And this is just city building. And here's what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what I'm going to do so you won't miss anything. I'm going to set up 3 city cluster. I've got a 3 city cluster here with our 1 train, 1 city. We've got 3 city cluster here, 1 train, 1 city, although it's 2 trains sometimes. We've got the same thing here. There's 9 cities we've got going. This is going to be the same thing. That'll be 12 cities we'll have in 3 city clusters. And then, just to have something to do, I'll look at, because we should do it anyway, London, Toronto, and Ottawa would be an easy one, and it's very rich, lots of stuff up here to choose from. So they've got cloth and meat and beer. They're perfect. So we'll double track all this and get the 1 train, 1 city deal going here with these 3 cities. And, it's a rich environment in here. So it should be easy to do. And we'll get that one going. Okay, so I'm going to get this one going first. Then London, Toronto, Ontario. And if we're still going, we'll look into, actually Pittsburgh. This one looks a little tougher. I don't know. No, we can do it. We can do Pittsburgh. We could do some combination of Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Buffalo, Syracuse. Could use some meat, maybe let Toledo help out, maybe let somebody else, Toronto or somebody, help out. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to record all that because honestly it's going to be just the same thing over and over again. There's only so much I can say about it. And next episode, I'll bring you back in when we're, fairly far along and catch you up. And if there's anything interesting, if we decide to try anything interesting, I'll certainly bring you back for that and record that piece of it. Otherwise, you can just plan on, the finale will be perhaps a short episode following this one. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Railway Empire 2 video. Thank you.